And welcome to the Cardinals Nest. This is the show where we interview either coaches or current student athletes and get their perspective on the season at St. Mary's University. I'm the St. Mary's faculty athletics representative, Dean Beckman. My co-host on the Nest is Donny Nadeau, the sports information director. And today we welcome a couple of basketball players. We've got Kareem, Anthony-Bello, and Eli Cave joining us. Kareem is a senior from Chicago. Eli, a senior from St. Paul. Guys, welcome to the show. You're starting off your season 5-1. It's a lot of excitement on campus about college basketball. I would imagine not only are you excited about the 5-1 record, but you've also got to be excited just to be playing basketball, right? Because going into the year, we didn't know how things were going to play out. So maybe, Eli, if you want to start, just talk about the excitement that you felt when you first heard that the MIAC was at least going to have a partial season.
The excitement was real because we were just at home waiting around. So truthfully, I thought that there wasn't going to be a season. So once I heard that there was any games, I was grateful that at least I got to go play 1 more, 10 more, however many more games with my teammates. Especially after the season we had last year, I thought coming back, I wanted to at least wrap it up, even if it was no conference tournament, no national tournament. I still wanted to come play 1 more time with Kareem.
Kareem, how about you? Talk a little bit about, Eli kind of hinted at the way that the season ended last year, which, obviously would have loved to seen you go farther, but to do the things that you guys did last year really had to make you excited about this season and what this team could do.
Yeah, I feel like the way the season ended last year just made it more like eventful for this year, and like it just felt like we had some unfinished business. So I felt like just playing these games this year was like an extreme opportunity with COVID and stuff, and I just felt like I was happy to play with Eli and my other teammates.
Did it ever feel in the first days of practice when you were in pods, and I know in the fall you got to practice some and you were in pods, did it ever get to be a grind? Did it ever get to, and then I know practice to a degree always is a grind, but did it ever get to the point where you're like, man, I just cannot wait to start playing some other teams here?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've been feeling that since we had lost last year to Bethel. Like the whole time I wanted to play other teams. And then to come onto campus and only be able to practice with 9 other guys on the court rather than the whole team, not even be with like the starting group or the guys that will play in the rotation. So then it was pretty much like work that we could do alone, but we were at practice doing it. When usually practice feels more like prepare for games, build chemistry, learn like concepts and stuff from our coaches. So
Kareem, I'll throw this one at you, and it wasn't any of our doing. It wasn't. It's just kind of the way the world is right now. We finally get to play, and then then we had to stop, because of contact tracing or whatever it may be. But how difficult is that to kind of this whole stop and start, to really not know what the next day is going to bring? I know you guys are tested 3 times a week. So, you just don't know. I mean, a result could come back with nobody at fault and it could shut you down again. How do you guys handle that kind of uncertainty in this season?
I say for us, the start and stop was definitely difficult, but I guess like just getting in the gym, like everybody getting in the gym on their own time, like we have a lot of gym rats on our team. So it's like everybody gets in the gym either when it's alone or not alone, and it just keep playing basketball. So yeah, I feel like that helped us the most.
Kareem, I'm going to go back to you for this question. And this seems to me to be a really tight-knit group. I mean, you especially, you get to play with your brother Raheem, so that's got to be special. But talk about, the close-knit family that this men's basketball team has become at St. Mary's.
Oh, it's great. I mean, since I've arrived on campus, like the guys have been great to me. The coaches have been great to me. So it's like I'll never forget them. And like what we've been through since freshman year. And I mean, the guys are welcoming. They're always welcoming to me. Eli, KG, all the older guys before me paved the way for me. So I just tried to help the program by doing it for the younger guys as well. So yeah.
You know, Eli, Kareem actually brought up a good point in that when you guys started here, it was a struggle. I mean, there's no way to sugarcoat that. It was a struggle. And now you look at what you accomplished last year. You've won 5 games in a row this year after a loss to the 4th ranked team in the country. So can you just kind of put into words the transformation that you guys have been really a key part of in that from when you guys got here as freshmen? I know you were a year ahead of Kareem, but when you guys got here as freshmen to where you're at now.
Yeah, it really is hard to put into words, but just like the whole culture shift is completely different now. When I first came here, it seemed, well, one of the reasons I came here is because I knew that I was going to play. I felt like the culture wasn't very strong, but they were kind of trending in the right direction. So I knew that I could come in and play. So even like the older guys, my freshman year, they just showed me work ethic. And then I just took it like kind of personally that I need to show the other guys that if I'm willing to work, they're willing to work. And then now I think it kind of trickled down, and it's almost like pretty like a new normal now, I think, at St. Mary's, where like now there's a standard. There's like you need to get in the gym and work when you're not there. And like Kareem, Raheem, me, Deshaun, all of us, Caden, I think that was our goal really this year, is to show the younger guys, all the new guys, that if you want to be great and keep getting like making history here, you need to put in the work.
I think that one of the things, both of you, and I don't care who answers this one because it affects you both, but I think it's as much as the culture, I think it's the expectation. I think people now expect you to win, and it's not just expecting you to win against, the teams that quote unquote you should beat, but I think it's the expectation that you guys should win no matter who you play. And I think that has changed so much since you guys got on campus, and the expectation is, hey, we need to, we expect to win. Does that put any extra pressure on you guys at all, Kareem?
No, not at all, because we spent a lot of time in the gym going over like everything, like from plays to like how we want the ball, where we want the ball. Like it comes naturally in the game, but like it's just a lot of time in the gym. So like the expectation to win is just like a given at this point. And like as us being seniors, like we should probably expect that from the people on the court as well.
And that's what like we want. Like we are early in our careers, there was never pressure. Like the games almost felt like we knew we were going in there with a chance to win and a chance to compete, but there was no pressure on us. We had nothing to lose because we were usually the underdog. So it goes to show how much we've worked and changed, that now there is pressure on us. And like Kareem always says, pressure makes diamonds. So now yeah, so now we're good.
I think, Eli, one of the things that really first off, congratulations on your Athlete of the Week honor. Truly deserved. I think what was ironic about that is you played Bethel twice, scored 24 points twice, made 9 field goals twice, 17 attempts twice. It was like you were just reliving the first game with the second game. But congratulations on that. That's an outstanding honor. But I think that one of the things I really have found with this team is, Eli, you're going to score your points. Yeah. Raheem's going to score his points. But you have so many people that are doing the important things. You've got 2 guys in the last, 3 games that have had career nights. And then you've got Kareem deciding with 20 seconds to go that he's going to put up a 3-pointer that is just a dagger and gives us the win last night against Augsburg. So, I mean, I think that if people talk about St. Mary's basketball, they're going to talk about Eli and Raheem and the points that they get. But you guys are so much more than just you 2 people. Eli, talk a little bit about that, because your name's always there, Raheem's name's always there, but it's the other people that really seem to make this work this year.
Yeah, so last year me and Raheem we didn't struggle to play together, but I mean, we both wanted to get ours more. So now this year, we just talked a lot at the start of the year, like, if we're going to do what we want to do, we have to like coexist. We have to play well together. But more importantly, we need to get like other people involved. We can't win 2-on-5. So this year, and we're very fortunate to have a team where at any given night, anyone's going to step up. We know Kareem's going to play defense. He's going to rebound. He's going to make shots. But then it's the other guys like Zach, Caden, Bruce, who you never know is going to step up. So just me and Raheem have been really working on changing our mindset from being, instead of being negative towards those guys in like times of struggle or when we're struggling, instead picking them up, because those guys are the ones that me and Raheem might be scoring the points and getting the pictures on Twitter and stuff, but those are the guys that are really winning us the games.
Kareem, have you noticed, a change in that, team first mentality like Eli was just talking about there? I would guess that that's something you kind of feel not only on the court, but in the locker room too.
Yeah, a lot of stuff towards our wins doesn't go like show up in the stats, but like I guess like everybody playing their role, like I guess it really contributes to the win, and I feel like Eli said, they're gonna get theirs. I mean, they're very talented players. It just comes to like the next three and them playing their roles and contributing to what we need for a win.
And I think the game against Augsburg, the win that came down to the final seconds, and Kareem, you hit the game-winning 3-point shot there, kind of a microcosm of everything we just talked about. Kareem, you had to have the confidence to take that shot. What's it like to want the ball in that situation?
Man, a lot of people want the ball in that situation. I felt like a lot of people wanted the ball like all game, but in that situation, it was like my brother was the attention was focused on my brother and Eli. So it was like, man, like I got to get out of the hole. My man is in here. Eli's man is in here. Like I got to move. So I moved and relocated myself, and my brother got me the pass.
And you know that's it. And you know it's
it's way too much time in the gym to miss that shot.
But and Eli, and that's a credit to you and Raheem too, right? Because you were willing to forego the spotlight in that situation in favor of Kareem because he had the better look in that situation. So I think too that speaks well on your behalf.
Yeah, for sure. We knew. I mean, yeah, we've been hooping with Kareem like far too long. Like if Kareem gets a shot like that, that shot's usually going in, unless he's tweaking, having a bad game. But usually he doesn't. That's 1 in a million. So yeah, we knew that shot was going in for sure.
Now the hard question, and I don't want to bring it up, but I'm curious. You're both seniors. The end of the season is drawing near. Has it sunk in? Kareem, I'll start with you. Has it really sunk in that your collegiate basketball career is starting to wind down? Have you been able to step back and process your life as a basketball player?
No, not really. It hasn't sunk in yet. I feel like I'm not done. I feel like there's more. I mean, well, there's not more, but like the games we have left together, like maybe it'll sink in the last game. I don't even know, but I feel like it's not done. I feel young still, so.
Eli, how about you?
To be honest, I've kind of felt it a little like for the first time, like on the bus ride home yesterday and after the game, like we've been making history in ways here kind of. So it's like, that was another step. I had never beat Augsburg in my career. And to be honest, like until last year, it was never even like competitive with Augsburg. So like to beat them and then to realize like that's my last time I'll ever play Augsburg and we beat them, it kind of sunk in. And just like Kareem hitting a big shot, like Raheem playing well, Caden, like those are guys that I've played with all this time. So just for us to be successful in moments like that, it kind of made it sink in more.
Well, I'm gonna throw out. I know one of your biggest fans will probably watch this. How much influence did your dad have on you coming to St. Mary's? Him being a former student athlete here at St. Mary's, did he have a lot of influence on you deciding to come here?
To be honest, he kind of took it easy in my recruiting process. There was always like I kind of knew he wanted to me to go to St. Mary's, but he never forced me. He never pushed me in any direction. He let me decide, but it was kind of more on me. He was a good athlete here. So I wanted to also, follow his tradition. And then also I just thought it was the best basketball opportunity for me and school opportunity. So.
And Kareem, speaking of recruiting, how much influence did you have on your brother coming here?
All of it.
Yeah. I mean, I told him about here. I mean, he looked at me, then he looked at the record, then he looked at how we were playing, and it really didn't I guess it really didn't click to him until the end of his senior year. Like, maybe I have to come here and make a change, or maybe I could come here and step up as a point guard. And yeah, that's how he got here.
Kareem, I've taught Raheem in 2 classes now. How come I haven't had you in a class yet?
I don't know. I hear your name on campus all the time. I have not had you in one class.
It's my loss, Kareem. It's my loss. So, Donnie, any more questions before we get to some of the fun kind of personal questions that we're going to get to?
Let's have a little fun.
We're going to have a little fun. And I'm going to go off script on this one and ask Kareem the first question. So, Kareem, your brother Raheem was recently on The Squeeze that's hosted by Anthony Pasquesi, who's our play-by-play announcer for the webcast. So whose performance was better, yours on the Cardinals Nest today or Raheem's on The Squeeze's show? What do you think?
I'd have to say mine because because I'm with Eli Cave, so it's the duo is too much.
Yeah, this duo.
That is an excellent answer. I love it.
Yeah, I think that's a great answer. Okay, Eli, you guys do a lot of road trips during the course of a collegiate season. Favorite place to stop to eat?
Chick-fil-A.
Is that the same for you, Kareem?
Yeah, it has to be
Chick-fil-A. Out of the places we have stopped, Chick-fil-A for sure.
Yeah.
And that was after the Bethel win last year in the playoffs, so that also might contribute.
Yeah, that probably helped a little bit, right?
Anything would have tasted good after that win.
Yeah.
All right. Again, for both of you, you'll answer all these questions. Both of you. How about favorite sports team? Kareem, you start.
Right now it has to be probably the Lakers, but of all time, probably the Spurs.
Okay.
Mine's Minnesota Timberwolves forever.
How do you like the new coach, Eli? Are you in favor?
Yeah, we'll see tonight, but I should be in favor.
Well, staying on that vein, how about singling one player out? Who's your favorite player? And it doesn't have to be basketball. It could be any sport.
My favorite player is Kobe Bryant.
My favorite player besides Kareem is probably James Harden.
All right. It's an off day. What do you do to unwind? And you can't say play basketball. Besides playing basketball, how do you unwind on an off day?
Probably like Eli said, we'll probably watch basketball and get treatment if we're feeling any type of way. So
really just lay around, make sure I'm chilling, drinking water, getting ice from Emily.
All right. Kareem, if you could sit down with any person in the world to talk sports with, who would you pick?
Kobe Bryant.
And what would be the first question you'd ask him?
Probably how he approaches the game, his routine.
Yeah.
Mine would probably be my dad and my brother. Honestly, those are just I would like to talk to professional athletes, but those are moments that I cherish a lot. Is just talking with people who I respect and look up to about their opinions and their experiences.
Who's on your favorite playlist? If you can design any pregame playlist of your choice, who would be a couple of prominent artists on there?
Mine is.
We're gonna hate this answer. We're gonna hate this answer. I just know it. Remember, I have to listen to their pregame every game. I'm telling you, we're gonna hate this answer.
Mine is Rod Wave. He's like he touches me and who's your
I mean,
yeah, Rod Wave is
Rod Wave is pretty tough. So I'd have to go Rod Wave as well. So yeah, Rod Wave.
Okay.
I told you. All right, Kareem, and you knew this one was coming. Tell me something about Eli that I don't already know.
No.
Man, what don't you know about him? He
I
has
stumped him.
He has what'd you say?
I said I've stumped you.
Yeah. Kind of hard. What doesn't he know? I was gonna say his basketball IQ, but he probably knows that. Oh, he's colorblind.
There you go. Eli, how about flipping it around? What do I know about Kareem?
He's a great like singer / rapper. Like
Really?
a freestyler. Yeah.
How about a sample? Can we get a sample?
I can't.
I'll record it and send it in.
All right, now we're going to ask some favorite stories about your coaches. So let's start with a favorite Coach Fano story.
Mine was just seeing him when we were in Illinois. Like you could just tell he was in his element so much. We were there for a holiday tournament, and he was showing us around downtown. He got us like some pizza, some Chicago style pizza, and he was just like so happy to be showing us. It was so funny.
How about you, Kareem?
Mine would have to be Coach Fano. Mine would have to be like probably him yelling on the court, which is probably to me. Yeah, he breaking his clipboard. He breaking a whole bunch of stuff. But like, man, yeah, just
I had heard he did that stuff, but I always thought it was a rumor.
No. That's no rumor.
Well, we'll stay with you, Kareem. How about Coach Kyle?
Coach
What's your
Brown.
story about Coach Kyle?
There's so many. Coach Brown's been with us for like the longest, so it's like I got so many. But probably when he wore my jacket, and my jacket doesn't really fit him, so it was just like I was just surprised that I walked in the gym. He had my jacket on, and he had our playlist playing, and it was pretty funny. So yeah.
Eli, how about you?
Mine's probably similar. We walked in the gym and there was like a leftover cap from graduation, and he put on like the cap and he was walking around like he had graduated. So that was funny.
All right, Kareem, I got one for you here. And I'm going off script like Dean said we could do. You against your brother, one-on-one, game of just one-on-one, up to 5. Who wins?
Probably me.
And how many times do you dunk on him?
Dunk on him? Oh, see, my legs don't work like they used to, so probably just one. Probably once.
And Eli, we're gonna kind of stick with the same vein. You and your dad are gonna square off. Your dad's back in his college days.
Yeah, my dad don't got it like that. Yeah, he could shoot. I would beat him probably 5-3. He would score a few buckets on me though. And I would probably dunk on him all 5 times.
All right, guys, one last quick question here. What defines success for St. Mary's men's basketball this year? There is no Division III postseason championship or anything. So what would define success in this COVID shortened season?
There's a lot of ways I can answer that. One way is just winning the rest of our games we play. That's like just on paper success. But the more like emotional, real answer is just like, I guess one last, like everyone gives it their all. Everyone is coming together. There's no negativity. It's just a good ending to like a very, very good run, and a run that St. Mary's hasn't seen in a while.
Yeah. To go off that, I'd probably say just the tradition here, and like just sticking with going to the gym every day and like getting everybody better. And
Yeah, just leaving a legacy, really, like
making history here.
change, like not even just for us, but even for people that will come here next year. I know a kid named Brayton from Simley that committed here already, and it just like changing how they look on it, like look at it and how other teams look at St. Mary's. St. Mary's, I don't want them to ever go back to being like a bottom team, like just keeping and maintaining the level that we're at right now.
Yeah, I feel like our time here should like probably I feel like our time here should, for the next generation, to like look at St. Mary's in a positive manner and just make sure like we won't go back to where we were. So
All right, Gray. I love the forward-looking attitude. Donnie, anything else before we leave?
Thank you both for taking the time out to visit with us. Got a few laps in. I like that, and I have to admit that I've really enjoyed. I've enjoyed watching you, Eli, you for 5 years, Kareem, you for 4. It has been a great run. I can tell you as the old man that I'm proud of what you guys have accomplished, and you guys should be too. It's been everything you said today is so true. It's what you guys have done to change this program and help move it in the right direction. You guys should be very proud.
Thank you. Thank you for having us too.
Thank you for having us.
You bet. Kareem, Anthony-Bello, Eli Cave, thanks for joining us on the Cardinals Nest, and thanks for watching.